No one saw that. Hello? Hello! Call me Aiden, call me nothing, but the name's nothing brief. How's everybody doing tonight on this Thursday evening? There we go. Yeah. Okay. I need to unwind from the workday since I just got home like a little over an hour ago, you know? But yeah. Yeah. But I hope that everybody's been having a good week so far because yeah, it's officially October, and then oh man, not only is it the start of a lot of people getting into horror stuff, you know, and things like that. It's also a lot of things like the autumn sale for Steam going on right now. Not to mention just games coming out in general, right? I know that I think that new Digimon game just came out, and I saw just on Twitter that apparently it's in the top 3 selling games globally on PC, which is insane to think about, especially for somebody mentioned on there for just Digimon in general, you know. But then of course it's Digimon, so it being number 3 best selling globally is not surprising at all. But that's amazing though, all things considered. So yeah. But other than that, I'm honestly just gonna be kind of winging it for this just chatting tonight, because usually I don't ever excuse me, I don't ever bring anything to even talk about in general. I just kind of just sit here and just go and just kind of go with the flow with whatever is happening, you know. So yeah. Man, I will say one thing. I am tired because one I mentioned this in a Discord, but today my Thursday and my Fridays kind of got switched around with my work schedule, so I ended up doing my like all day work shift today, and I still have to like go to work tomorrow, which is like kind of like weird to like think about. But yeah, so I'm like, I'm not too tired, even though that happened. But now I'm thinking like, well, what if I wake up tomorrow and I'm just kind of like taken out completely, you know? So there is kind of like that fear in the back of my mind. But yeah, Johan, hello. I've been having a good week so far. Yeah, it's me. But yeah, I was just kind of talking about like the Digimon game that just came out was Time Survivor, like breaking like the top 3 like best selling charts on Steam, and it just like came out today, I'm pretty sure. So that's kind of like crazy to think about, you know, that is going like that's such like a big hit, but also not like surprising at the same time too. So yeah. But other than that though, like the stream like just started, so I haven't really gotten into like too many like details or like topics at the moment yet. But yeah. Excuse me. But yeah. Other than that though, I will say, like while I was preparing the stream, I didn't realize how like long it's been, you know, since I've like even like truly been on this like just chatting screen, because I like opened this up to just like fix a chat and all that stuff, right, and make sure that everything was working for tonight, and then just like hearing the music, seeing like the background again, and like just kind of like the simple layout, and just like, oh wow, this is like, it really hit me just like how long it's been since we even just like been on this screen, just kind of like in general too, just like wow, you know. So yeah. But yeah, is there anything else? I don't think so. Yeah, so that was like that just like coming back to hit me like when I just like opened the stream. As soon as this one is over, I gotta like go ahead and make the next one for the Liza P like playthrough tomorrow morning, because that one is gonna be just like, I'm not sure how close we are to the end, because it doesn't feel like we're anywhere near the like ending of the game. But yeah, I just don't know. Because yeah, there's still like so many other like branching paths to like go through inside of like that ship after we fought the leader, the bastards, like at the end of like the last Liza P stream. So I'm just like thinking like like trying to figure out how much more there is, because we still need to get to the like the not the Victoria Manor, but just like to the estate, the Rhodes estate. Yeah, that's what it is. Too, but it feels like we're like nowhere near there, because we're like out like on like tundra, you know. So yeah. Excuse me. But yeah. But other than that though, I've been playing like so much Minecraft recently. Like ever since like we like that like the current members of Celestia have like joined the server on like this past Saturday. Like I don't know how like much Lily and Astra have like really gotten on since then, but all I can say for me is just that I've been like doing a lot of stuff off screen. But then like nothing to like actually like make progress inside of the mod pack, because like I'm like a little scared to do that off stream, because like what if I like do something major and then like no one's there to like see it, you know. But otherwise I've just been kind of like working on the house, like cleaning up stuff, collecting animals and stuff like that. So yeah, so it's just been my time there. Oh, and like just like trying to wrap my head around like so many of like the different like mods that are like inside of it, because I'm finally starting to understand what that new like crafting system is for like making weapons, and how like all the different parts like interact with each other, and how to like check to see like what's good, or like what's like specifically you need to look for. So yeah, I think that's like the Tetra part of the mod pack But then there's another part called create, which is just like I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like you can just build a factory, almost like Factorial, like almost. So yeah, it's just trying to figure that out. It's just like, oh my god, it's gonna take like a long time to like wrap my head around that. But it does feel exciting to like at least see like what I can or like will be able to make with it, like in actuality. Because some things just like you don't really need to just like make, you know. But then other things, it's just kind of like, yeah. Yeah, I've also been coughing a lot recently tonight, so I might be like needing a lot to just like either clear my throat or just like drinking water. So there's that too. There we go. Yeah, hopefully that'll help. But I'm not sure like what it is because I had like a pretty big lunch. And then I haven't like really had like anything else like since then at work. So yeah, but I know for a fact that I don't need to eat dinner tonight because of that. So I'm not even like thinking about like what I want or like what to make or anything like that, which is also like honestly like a good thing too, because I'm spending too much money on just like getting food out when I have like things to cook at home anyway. And then right now, like I'm not able to cook because, you know, doing this. So yeah. Oh, so it also turns out too, cooking at home saves money. That is true. Yeah. Cooking stream? I don't know. But how would I set that up? Especially with like the way that my house situation is. I would need to like get like a mini stove. Like probably like an electric stove. And like turn my table into like a countertop for everything and just like make food on stream. Like eat a shy, you know? But yeah. Hi, hello. I've been having a good week so far. Yeah. Or PNG it and use a camera. That is true too. Yeah, I was really just thinking about like how to like even like do like the hand cam like part of like cooking it, you know? Because I have like no idea how to do that, and I could probably like ask Lily and Astra for advice on how to do that. But then it's like, what do I be cooking on stream too? Like that's also the other question as well. Zoe, good evening. I've been doing well. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. Cooking stream. Cooking stream. So much can go wrong with just like doing it all live, but I think that's kind of like the magic of it, right? I don't know. But yeah, I completely lost my train of thought from earlier that I was gonna like go into before we started talking about like doing a cooking stream. So I don't know. Yeah, but that's okay because like it'll probably just like roll back around anyway. Let me see. This is kind of the problem with like the way that I spend my free time though, because I either just like play games that are like, there's like a couple of things. I either play a game in my own time that like probably I don't or can't talk about just because I want to like just enjoy it for myself, or I am around other people's streams, so it's just like I would just be talking about the same things that happened that everybody else has already seen, or I'm working on stuff that I also can't talk about just for the fact that I want to wait until like it's all finished before I can like do anything. So yeah, but I don't know. It's like Julie or something. Oh, I remember now. I was gonna talk about Monster Hunter and just like that the like Final Fantasy collab. I don't know how many people like saw it or have any interest in it. Excuse me. But I know that like it actually fully launched recently, so now it's just like, oof, I'm only like Hunter rank like 40 something. So it's gonna take a really long time for me to get anywhere near like the level requirement for me to do it. And then at the same time, it's such bad timing because now I've gotten into Minecraft, so now it's just like, well, I could be grinding for levels. I'm finding the same monsters over and over and over again in Monster Hunter, you know? Just to like experience something new. Or I could just like play modded Minecraft and just like have something new happen like every 5 minutes, you know? So my brain is just like, well, let's play Minecraft instead, you know? In the year of like 2025, which is like, man, that game will never die, will it? And, like, it has like its peaks and its like lows and all that stuff, but then it just always comes around, like no matter what. Yeah. There we go. Alright, what else? Let me see. Yeah. What has everybody else in chat been up to? Because I feel like, especially for me personally, like we don't get like the opportunity to just like kind of like chat all that much, right? So yeah. Yeah. I've been trying to like figure out like trip plans with like Mrs. Reef recently because like we're kind of like overdue for like another trip to go on, right? We've been kind of like thinking about going. You just like sat up. I decided like bringing that up, but yeah, but we were kind of like thinking about like different parts of the U.S. that we could go to, right? And it's kind of hard because like she's also been to like so many different parts compared to me already. That's just like, well, where can we go? You know, that wouldn't be like too like boring for her. And I was thinking like, well, where would I want to go? And it's just like that's also like the other tough part because I don't know like what's in the U.S. in the first place. But I think we kind of narrowed it down. So we're like thinking about going back to like California at some point. For me, it'll be my very first time over there, and just kind of like checking out the LA area at some point. And like I was like a little hesitant about it at first because I remember like you know, some like actual like viewers from California and like what they've said about like LA in the past. But then it's just like, well, I should at least like see it at some point, maybe, you know? I don't know. This is like how I feel about it. But yeah, mainly for me, like the main objective is to like see like what kind of foods are like around, because sightseeing is something that I'm okay with like not planning out too much. Even though I think that's like the most like important thing for like excuse me, for people that go on trips, like kind of in general. But for me, it's always about like the food experience, and also just kind of like seeing like the a little bit more of like the local culture, and just like kind of like the area too. Like that's like the two things that I want to see the most out of like any like pretty sights, you know. Even though those are still like a major plus when I do like see them. So yeah. But some other areas that we were like throwing out, right? Just like inside the US. It's just like going to like Texas, going to Florida, going to like I think New York. But then I was trying to think about like more like inland stuff, and which there's really not like a lot. Like there's a Colorado like out there, you know? But then that's, I feel like there's only like certain seasons that's like good to go to. Oh yeah, I also like thought about Washington too. the state, and it was just like, well, maybe there's like other places to go, you know? But yeah, but that's just kind of been like kind of like the general sections. Oh yeah, Nevada is like, you know, like a part of there too, where like, you know, the whole thing was just like the Vegas Strip, and also just like, even though it's more about like the casinos and like the all the fancy shows and stuff like that, there's still like a decent selection of like high-end restaurants there too. They're just like, oh yeah, maybe it would be like really nice to just like go out to eat there, you know? So that's kind of been where I've been at in like terms of thinking about that. Yeah. And yeah. We'll figure it out. And then once like we do like make more solid like plans about it, then maybe I can like talk about what we're planning to see at some point, you know? So like, but I think I'll like wait until like after the trip to do that, honestly, just so that like we can have that experience first, and then I'll talk about it, because you never know what'll happen when you're like actually like out and about, you know? It's like sometimes you might have like sudden changes, and then you need to like do something else, or you just need to like spend the day to just recuperate instead, you know? So yeah, I swear to God, like my voice was not like this the entire day. Like I've been talking to people like all day at work, but all of a sudden when I try to like talk into a microphone at home, it just feels like the most disgusting thing ever. I was like, what? Why? It's breaking you. Like, I don't appreciate it, because this is like the most important like time when I need my voice. Like, I can't just be like have my voice in like pristine condition when I'm like saying good afternoon, good morning, just like correcting myself, because like I'm so used to saying one phrase all the time, you know? And then all of a sudden I can barely get a sentence out without like needing to like pause to just like mute and like drink some water, clear my throat and all that stuff. So like, man, this sucks. But I'll be okay. It is like annoying though, for sure. But yeah. Let's see. Man. You know, it was like, this is like what? The third autumn sale that I've had since I started like streaming as a VTuber. But I'm just kind of like at the point of like, well, everything that I want is already in my library, and everything else on my wish list is just kind of like a big like maybe all the time. So what do I buy during these like sales by this point? So it's just like, yeah, because any new games that come out, they're not going to be on sale, obviously. And then some of these games sometimes they just don't go on that big of a sale in the first place either, too. You're the same way? Yeah, it just feels like after a while, you just kind of like buy everything that you always wanted, you know? So first you want to get through your backlog of all of those before you even think about trying to buy more, because then you're just spending money just to spend money, right? But then at the same time too, it's just like there's that slight anxiety. It's like, is there really a game that like I'm missing from out of all of this? Because there's no way that I'm already like out of like everything that I could want to get, right? Like, do I need to buy Yakuza series again? Which we don't need to talk about. Like the whole like fiasco going on with Konami 3. Do I need to like buy like Kingdom Hearts like a fourth time on here? And stuff like that. So yeah. Buy the one of many editions of The Last of Us. In which I didn't really realize this until like some article like popped up on my timeline, but a lot of like Sony PlayStation games really do tend to have like the same stories like nowadays, or like the same kind of themes that they always tackle, which is just like revenge and like the cycle of violence. Like, huh, Because I was thinking back on this, like Last of Us Part 2, God of War, apparently like the Ghost of Tsushima's and like Yote's also like that too. And like yeah, there's just like God, there's a lot. Oh, it's like someone else said like Miles Morales was like about that too. I mean, it's like there's like a lot of like the same kind of writing like all over like Sony games, huh? Which I'm very curious how that ended up like being the case, despite them all being like vastly different studios making different games, you know? Even if it is like all in the same umbrella of like Sony Pictures. Sony Pictures? No. PlayStation Studios. Sorry. Sony Pictures is the movie. This is like side. Yeah. What's under $10 right now? Let me see. I'm so confused on why Xbox is like just raising their prices on literally everything at the moment. Like, I think the first thing that got raised was the price of their games, right? And then after that, the price of their consoles went up. And then after that, the price of their like subscription services has also gone up too, which is just very confusing all around on what their like long-term strategy is with all these like price hikes across the board, because you can't even like argue about like inflation or just like increased like costs from like importing into the US and stuff like that, you know, because the Game Pass is a digital service. Like, and most Xbox games are digital in the first place anyway, so it's very, very confusing on what's going on with like with Microsoft there at this point. The South Park game. I could never stream a South Park game. I don't think anyone could at this point anymore. Not on maybe like YouTube. Because he was like, it is very, very well, it's South Park. You don't need to like to explain that too much, you know? But yeah. Fast Food Simulator, $9.74. Whoa. You should get Melty Blood type Lumina. It's a funny game. I've definitely seen clips of that around. Yeah. Being in like the FGC myself. How much does it go for? Let me see. Melty Blood. And I'm pretty sure that Melty Blood is just like its own like universe, right? Separate from like the Fate series. It's definitely the same like character. Wait, no, Saber's in here. Same with what? Same with MASH? Is that Rin? No, that's not. That can't be Rin. But that's definitely Saber and MASH. What? It's Type Moon, so we get it all. How long does the sale go on for? Because I get paid on Monday. The 6th! Literally ends on Monday. I'll need to see. Hopefully, I can just like... I'll just be able to just like see. I wonder who like my characters would be like by the end of this, because I like never see anybody play Saber. Every single time I see clips of this game, I just want to point that out. I've never seen anybody play Saber. I don't think I see MASH all that much, but then I may have just not recognized her, you know? And then everybody else, it's like, I don't know, it's just, I don't even know their names, you know? I'm not home right now, but I gotcha. Happy Halloweeny gift. You really don't have to, Ari, but thank you. Cause I know that like I don't think I can stop you. But yeah, maybe there's something else. But no, you really don't have to. I appreciate the thought. Yeah. I hope that you've been doing well. As well. Cause I think I've kind of heard that like work and stuff and like other things having like pretty hectic too for you. So I hope that everything's going on okay. What's my little fly hands together? Oh no. God. There's been like a fly, like inside of my job that's been like terrorizing people, including us, like yesterday and like the day before that. But it didn't do anything today, so either it's just gone or it's just like it's decided that it's had enough, you know? But yeah. Or maybe like somehow it did just die. Oh, I thought you heard that I cut my hand? I don't think I like heard it like when it happened, but I did like find out just like pretty recently that you did. Funnily enough, it was only just because like your like tweet showed up on my timeline in my For You. And it's like, what? That happened? So just like, yeah. For like a lot of you guys, I only like see like stuff that happens when you appear on like I'm on my For You. So yeah. Why is Time Stranger mixed reviews? Huh. I was like, how did you know? Sorry. I'm sorry I talk so much. No, it's okay. Yeah. It's just like one of those things that like maybe Twitter shouldn't be like sending these things to my timeline, you know? Because I don't always need to know everything. But yeah. Let me see. Mega Bonk. Let's see. Danganronpa is also on here. Menhara Liam? Because he played Uma Musume. I don't know what that is, but I'll stay away from it. Yeah. Oh man. It's definitely starting to get colder. Like, the, like, temperature differences at night compared to, like, during the day is starting to get, like, wider and wider again. So, I gotta be careful when it comes to just, like, to, like, keep myself warm at night, but also not, like overheating myself, like, underneath my, blanket, too. Twitter ratting me out. It does that to a lot of people. And that's how, like, we end up seeing, like, so many things, like, on Twitter, especially inside the VTubing community, especially, too, that I feel like we're really not meant to see, you know? So it's just like, God, it's like, yeah. I do low-key kind of want to buy, like, the original, like, Spider-Man game on Steam, since that's on there. But then that's, like, with, OG Peter. Or, like, new Peter face. Wait! I'm sure there are mods that can, like, change that. Because he looks like a young boy, and not a young man, in his mid-20s. So... Actually, I think he's, like, a little older than that. At that point in the game. Yeah. Let me see. Witch on the Holy Night. I think that's like the other, just like type of visual novel, right? Yeah, it looks like it. The Retreats Are Dead. Ace Eternity Trilogy for $10. Whoa. Eternal Return. What is this? Says you wish for Death Note? Okay. Man. One thing I am, like, kinda sad about, though, as much fun as it is, like, getting into, like, the Minecraft, like, server, is that it's making my plans to, like, try to check out, like, World of Warcraft, like, be put on hold. Because I know for a fact that I cannot play that for the first time, and then also like be like, you know, participating in like the SMP trying to grind levels and Monster Hunter, doing like like 3 dailies too, and all that. And it's like, why did I do this to myself? I literally don't have enough time in the day for all of this. So, yeah. So I'm just kind of thinking, it's like, because even if I like do like literally everything, like as soon as I come home from work, it's still gonna be like almost midnight. Before like I just have to go to bed for like the next day, you know, or be inside somebody's stream because I want to be, or if I'm able to. I will say though, being an SMP has like made it like easier to like hang out in people's streams again, because I feel like once you start to get busy, it's like kind of easy to kind of just like stay huddled in on yourself and just not like interact with others like all that much, because all your mental and emotional energy, especially too, is just like on whatever's like causing you stress or keeping you occupied, just like in general. But then once you do finally break through, you just remember like, oh right, this is actually kind of fun, and maybe even like really like relaxing, or just like reinvigorating, you know, to just like be around people you like again. And not just like the like other people that like you have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, so it's kind of like a much needed reminder about that for sure. Alright, give me a moment. Ooh. Alright, there we go. But alright. I hope that everybody's been like enjoying like watching like the Minecraft like shenanigans too. Because like it's been a lot of fun for us to like play, but then it doesn't always like translate to like people being interested in like watching in the first place too, right? Excuse me. So yeah, but I feel like the general vibe that I get it is that like everybody is like having a lot of fun with it too. That being said, like recently while I was like looking at like my stream VODs, like I noticed that the third Evil Within like VOD has like over 100 views for some reason, and it's just like, this is like kind of strange compared to like normal. Then I kind of thought about it, it's like, it's probably because of the fact that it's like a nearly 6-hour VOD. So like people kind of have to like keep like pausing, going to do stuff, and then coming back because it's so long, you know. So it's just kind of like funny to think about that. But at the same time too, I think that like a lot more of the like the plot like centric stuff like really happens in like that part of the Evil Within stream too. So maybe it's not like just all like one thing or the other, you know? Yeah. Red Dead Redemption 2. The first game is on here, right? Yeah. Bundle for 45. First game is more expensive than the second one. It's $30 compared to $15. What? Why? Huh. That's so strange. It's like the bulk of the price for the bundle. Huh. Let me see. Wait, let's look back over here. Yeah, I think today is like the first like day of like the new like Uma banner. But then I know that like some people are burnt out on like all the Uber talk. But then yeah, But god, this next month is actually gonna be like so rough. To just like manage my carrots for like who I want to pull and like all the banners that are like coming with it too. So yeah, Dark Souls Remastered. Yeah, and there's like Diablo, and then there's like World of Warcraft, Overwatch, and then EA. Yeah, okay. As nice as Steam is, not like every single like game is on here. I gotta remember that too. What are the free games right now in the Epic Game Store? Let me check that too. Actually, there's just like a shopping stream like right now. But let me see. What's in here? Maybe like towards the bottom here. Firestone Online Idol RPG? Okay. Nightingale. Realms Rebuilt. I think I remember this game like had like I think it was at E3 back when those were still a thing. But yeah. But kind of like like game selections right now. Yeah. Okay, so we can like close out of that now. Here we go. Oh boy, I wonder if I need to go ahead and like turn on my space heater, because are you cold right now? Okay, yeah, let me like go ahead and turn it on because we need it. If I can like get it, wait on. Oh, is it plugged in? Okay, it is not plugged in. Okay. Yeah, let me do that really quick. Oh. Alright, there we go. So now it should start getting like a little hotter in here. Yeah. I need to say, me getting like Mrs. Brief like an iPad for her birthday has been like the best and worst thing that has happened to her. Because like now like every single night she's always on it. Just like playing games. It's just like, huh. It's like this is both nice because like before this she didn't really have like all that much to do outside of work in school and all that stuff in the past, but now it's just like, man, she's just like becoming a gamer again. Nice, deserved. Yeah, she's not even asking for one for like a few years now, so it's the least I can do. It took some time to put it all together, I should say, you know? But yeah. But it's so funny because like she truly has just been like almost glued to that thing. Like to the point of having it almost run out of battery. Like multiple times a day. It's just like, and then that charger like working so fast is like I don't know. It's something, that's for sure. It only died like once a day? Oh, only one time. Okay. In what, the 2-3 weeks since you got it? That's not bad. But then actually, that means that you're just like using it so much. That battery is being put to use. Ah boy. But yeah. But then with like the with the fact that there is like an iPad just like accessible to me now too, I was thinking of that maybe I can actually try to stream things like Project Sekai, the like other like Hatsune Miku like rhythm game, because I do like I do feel bad because like there is like a good chunk of like the people who came to this channel was because of like the Miku like rhythm games, you know? Rhythm game. This is singular. But so I wanted to like at least get that on there, but I just need to figure out like the getting everything to work, especially when it comes to like notifications and things like that. So that's just not like as scary because it's not my device, you know? So yeah. But I think we should be able to, because not if not just like silencing like notifications, just like muting them and like putting on do not disturb and all that stuff, then yeah. Oh yeah, she's been like the main thing that Mrs. Reef has been playing on her iPad, especially right now, is Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Yeah. I don't even know like how far in that she is into that. She hasn't given me like a tour or like her island yet. But I just know that like that's usually like the main thing that she plays. It's like that, and that's just about it. Yeah. Then like a merge game. I heard that game is fun and addictive. I have like my like part of that sample size right there, right in front of me. Yeah. Let me see. I figured that was kind of like a Animal Crossing like tenant game in that sense. But it probably has like way more to do at the start compared to like Animal Crossing, doesn't it? You're not dead easily. There's no Tom Nook. My Melody? Ah. Okay. Alright, what is that? That's not even how much the game is! Wait, what is that one for? Wait, I thought it was almost for Multi-Blood. That's like $30 extra. Thank you for the donation from Anonymous. I appreciate it. But Multi-Blood's only $15. I've got lunch money. I've got coffee money. The rest of that's from one tree. Oh yeah, I was selling Mrs. Brief. Sir, please read the note. Okay. I only saw the notification. So let me see. What does the note say? It's membership fees? Wait, what do you mean membership fees? The buyer hasn't entered any instructions. Wait, I don't know if like the note like shows up on the email. They have to like literally go in to like look. Back paid or whatever. No, not whatever. You can't be like this nonchalant about your money. I mean, I guess you could. It's your money, but still. Alright, let me log in and like look at this again. Alright, well that's my money. Alright. Yeah, I gotta like go into my authentication thingy. And like enter my two-factor. Okay. Wait, what does the note say? I don't see a note. Hang on. So there's another Type Moon thing on sale. It's like the I think I'm pretty sure I did see it. Like nah, I can wait for this money. I don't need to like get it instantly. Transfer now. There we go. but wait, let me see. Refund. No, wait. Is there a note? I don't see a note. I think that note might be just for you to see. Person who sent that money. Yeah, because I don't think I see it, like, in here. So I wonder if the money that I sent recently was ever accepted. I need to, like, ask about that. Yeah, Witch on the Holy Night. I did see that too while I was, like, scrolling through these, the, like, Steam page. Yeah, so then I can just, like, use your Type Moon money to get those two, and then whatever's left over, like, I don't know, maybe that'll go into, like, going to, the Hollow, like, the new remastered visual novel that came out too. Yeah, I think that sounds like a good plan. So I can use your money, like, responsibly. All it said was get both. Oh, I'm crying. Oh, right. That takes off my glasses. I don't know how do I reset? Which one's my sad face? Oh. Whoa. Oh no, my face! I can't control my emotions right now. I forgot how to be normal. Okay, I think I'm back to 0. No. My mouth feels off. No. No, that's not it, I don't think. Why did, like, that same button do, like, 3 different things? What? Oh my god. Okay, I'm back to normal. I'm back to normal. I learned how to, like, control my emotions again. Okay. The way that I did have it was, like, okay, so the way that works is that you can actually kind of, like, blend, like, expressions together. So it's not a simple matter of just, like, pressing each one, like, a few times to see, like, what changes. No, they can, like, mix and match and, like, make weird combinations. So that makes it harder to figure out, like, which ones that you did press and what order you need to, like, do it in to, like, unpress. So yeah. That's what customer service does to ya. Yeah, I've truly, like, stopped caring about some of the people who just, like, have, like, issues with, like, the way that things are set up, you know? Because at the end of the day, either you need the service and you pay for it, or you don't and you leave, you know? Like, this is not a place for you to barter, or to, like, try to get, like, pity points from us or the manager, you know? Or in this case, even the owner. No, it's just, like, if you're not, like, satisfied, with it, then it's just, like, you have to do your own research to, like, see what you need to do, you know? Because, unfortunately, the way that things are set up for me, we don't really get to control anything, you know? It all is, like, stuff that gets sent down to us, and then we're just kind of like the people who tells you these things, you know? It's like asking, like, the grocery clerk, like, why are the eggs this much? It's like, dude, I don't know. Or, like, anything like that. So, yeah. Like, some people are just, like, a whole, like, cackle of knuckleheads sometimes. But yeah. Let me see. And I don't know. At the very least, I think it's, like, definitely made me a little bit more blunt. And just, like, when I'm not in work mode. And then it can just, like, maybe come across as, like, intense sometimes. At least, like, in my head, it feels like it does, because I never, like, mean to be, but then mean to be. But I think that's kind of like the other part that, like, I've truly been learning. That, like, if you, like, dance around what you need to say too much, it, like, gives the other person the, like, the chance to, like, twist things into their favor, or, like, into, like, a situation that's harder for you to, like, manage. So then you just kind of have to, like, set down I guess, like, reality before, like, things get warped, you know. I'm not sure, like, how many, or, like, if that would make sense to, like, everybody here, but it makes sense to me, at least. Yeah, I do not miss being customer facing, that's for sure. Yeah, like, I've, like, gone on cycles of, like, being customer facing and then being, like, not customer facing and being customer facing and then, like, going back and forth. And I will say, like, the one time that I was customer facing in my time in GameStop, that was, like, when I was, like, the happiest at a job. But that's also because, like, that was me being surrounded by the things I like, and then the people that know what I'm talking about, so I can just kind of, like, not even, like, hold myself back too much, you know? Except for, like, the people who come in for, like, their 2Ks and, like, their GTAs or, like, their Mortal Kombats and stuff like that, you know? So yeah, that's, like, a different story. But then, like, literally everybody else, so, like, you get, like, so much more free room to just, like talk shop almost, and then just, like, talk about, like, you know, maybe, like, some trading cards, or just, like, merchandise, or even just, like, some, like, weird things that happen in, like, the gaming industry, and, like, and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll always remember when, like, me and, like, my coworkers were just, like, kind of, like, still inside the store, like, watching the Game Awards, like, on one night, and then we were there until, like, 11 or, like, 12, and the security guy, came onto our intercom to just, like, check to make sure everything was okay. But that was also a cue to, like, okay, we're here too long, we need to go. So yeah, so that was that. And then yeah, there's just, like, a lot of fun memories, just, like, kind of overall, between, like, the people I worked with, like, in particular. Maybe not so much with the customers, but then, like, the people I was with, like, pretty fun. Yeah, even we don't, like, talk as much anymore. But yeah, but that's not kind of, like, normal, but, like, when it comes to, like, work friends as well, you know. It's kind of hard to, like, have, like, to get somebody who you just keep talking with, especially if you're somebody who, like, moves around jobs, like, all the time, like I do. So yeah. But yeah, that little, like, what was it, 5% discount though on, like, buying games was also, like, pretty nice too, I will say. But yeah, let me see. Yeah, I'm back on the, like, the Steam page. I'm really curious why Digimon has, like, a mixed. Oh no, it's back to mostly positive. Why does it say mixed on the store page? It would have to be just because of, like, performance stuff, would it? Day 1 DLC that's not included in their other editions. Oh, okay. Okay. That one's insane. Bad performance in the Steam Deck. Okay, that's not surprising now. And then they show, like, Silk Song at the end of, like, their negative review. Like, okay. Yeah, gotta be careful with, like, stuff like that though. But like I said though, it's, like, mostly positive, so I don't think, like, even with, like, that in mind, because the DLC, yeah, they shouldn't have done that. But at the same time, it's just, like, there's still, like, the whole game, like, ahead of ya, you know. Why they couldn't include it in, like, the in the release, that's a different story for the publisher, more than likely. Let's see. But yeah, it's like so interesting to like feel like how different I am from the start of the year compared to now, you know? Okay, I guess I need to add like Witch on the Holy Night to my list as well, so I can like get that and Multi Blood at the same time. Yeah. Yeah. Work really does have a way of just like changing your entire outlook on life, huh? Or when it comes to like a part of life. But I do want to say that I am coming out of it a stronger person. Physically, at least. Yeah. Let me see. God, I was around like so many like things today, like just like halfway through I just like sat down and just like felt like everything hit at once while I was taking my lunch break. Just like, oh, like this is like too much for like me to just like take on for myself. Man. Ah. Let me see. What is haste? Oh, okay. Is this the one that I need to buy? No, this one's an early access. Surely the one I'm like getting is already complete, right? I need to ask about that. People saying do not buy. B5X. I will download you once you add the girl, but until then, not right now. Yeah. Let's see. Crosshair X. Oh, that thing. Yeah. I don't know. Have there been like any other games that like you guys have been like wanting to like see me play, or just like kind of see like anybody play for that matter? Because like God, I finished Evil Within. Wait, is Evil Within 2 on sale? Hang on. That one is $8. Okay, I'm using my own money for that. Yo, okay, maybe I can start that next week. Yeah, sale ends on the 6th. Okay. Bethesda sale up to 75% off. Ooh. Let me see. Oh wait, Evil Within wasn't a part of Bethesda at this point in time, was it? Maybe that's just like retroactive kind of thing. Pretty good though, if that's the case. Let's see. The Elder Scrolls Adventure. God, these games, some of these games are old. That's for sure. I have the entire Fallout series already, so there's nothing left for me to buy. Which that's crazy to think about. I have the entire Fallout series. I don't have the 4 DLC though, so I can at least get that and play it. And all the Arcane games. I never played Dishonored 2, or like the in-between game for that one. Oh! That Indiana Jones game is a Bethesda? Wow. The sale makes it go back down to normal price because it's at $70, so it's like $56 instead now. Wow. I think the Wolfenstein games are pretty good too, all things considered. Rage. Man. Wait, is there DLC for the first game? Let me see. Is that for the first game or is that for the second game? Yeah. Wait, what's this? The consequence, the executioner, the assignment. Wait, maybe I'm not like completely done with the Evil Within. These are all like story DLC, right? This is the final assignment of the two-part story-driven experience. Oh, okay. Will you play as Kidman? Ooh. So I'm guessing like this is the consequence. Okay, so it's probably the assignment and then the consequence, right? Yep. So what's the executioner? That's probably like a multiplayer mode, right? It has like no description on what this is. The execution takes place after the base game. Okay, and pause. Mobius administration? Who is that? Okay, so it is like kind of a story to it. I don't know, but definitely like the assignment and the consequence. Those ones I can definitely play. But I'm just not sure about what the executioner is. Yeah. So go back. So buy that bundle. Or no. The season pass would be cheaper, right? That'll give me like all of them. Three new content packs. Yeah, that's for all the DLC. Okay. Huh. I'm so glad I found this while I was looking at Evil Within 2. Yeah, so we're not done with like this game yet. It's actually really exciting. Yeah, okay. Okay, what else was there? Guilty Gear on PC. Strive specifically. Just popping up right there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Alright. Is the heater off? It is. Okay. Because I was thinking it's like, it feels a little chilly right now. There we go. And it's like turning, right? Yeah, it is. Ooh, that is the cable like right in front of it. Let me move it out of the way. It's like dangling right in front of its path. There we go. Alright. There's a part of me that like wants to like log on to Minecraft right now and like try to like finish building the new parts of the house. But then it's just like, maybe I should just like hold off on that, you know? And just like wait until like this Saturday when everyone's together. Well, everyone, asterisks. Yeah. I wonder what like the next type of like you know, I hate to like call it this, but like it is like a very catchy term now. Like people are going to like the friend slop games, things like peak and content warning and lethal company. I wonder what like the next one is gonna look like once it comes out, because it feels like it's already been a long time since like the last major one like really like came out when it comes to peak. So I really wonder like what's next, or if it's already here and I'm just like not aware of it, you know? So yeah. There has to be like a better like term for like those kind of games. Just like co-op multiplayer games. Friend slop. I know. It's like it's never a sloppy time when you're with like friends, is it? Unless like everyone's like drunk, and it's just like then that's just natural slop, but still. Let me see. Yeah, I need like another game from like the Split Fiction devs and like It Takes Two. From his like studios. Because like I just need more that I haven't like already played yet too. I've heard that some people don't have people to play with, and that makes me sad. It's not friend slop for them. That is true, yeah. It's like random slop because you just play with people that they matchmake with. But then like that takes like a brave soul to just like queue up and just like, hey, let's like play together for like the next like few hours. Like, oh, okay, you know. So yeah. Yeah. This current job of mine too is also making me like more comfortable with just like talking to like people just because like they do it to me, so it's just like, okay, I might as well just like be the initiator instead, you know. I don't do that because I don't want to talk to these people. But then the other, at least when it comes to like being at SMP and stuff like that, it feels like more relaxed because it's like a huge like barrier is already out of the way, right? Because one, we're all VTubers already, so two, and then two, we're all playing Minecraft in like the big old year of 2025, like I said earlier, and then so it's like, yeah, so we got like some things in common, you know, to be able to like hold a decent conversation in there. Sorry, my friend slop is so funny. It is like such a funny term that like, on one hand, no, you can't add slop to like the end of everything and just like force it to like catch on, you know? But at the same time too, friend slop is just too funny not to like have it be a thing. Especially when it's just like those kinds of like co-op games, you know? So yeah. It just makes sense. To me, you know? To me. Yeah. Should I just get Octopath Traveler on PC? I have it for the Switch, but it's just like I don't want to buy like a game that I haven't played twice, you know? I keep forgetting Blue Archive is like on Steam too. Like seeing it on there, just right there. But I'm more like interested in playing Arknights. Just for like you know, like Namie Sensei. And like being like someone who works on that game pretty frequently. I wanted to support her. So yeah, I'm like, if there's like another like gacha game that I would ever want to play, it would be Arknights next. Which I'm pretty sure that's like a tower defense type game, right? It's not on Steam unfortunately, but it probably has like its own launcher, so just gotta look. Featured deep discounts. Code Vein. Yeah, but there's like a Code Vein 2. This is like their entire like spotlight list. Okay. Greedfall. I thought that this game, like, flops already. It released, a couple years ago. Huh. Okay, gotcha. You see. No. Yeah. Oh man, there's like a part of me that's just like a little nervous. Like, oh, I have to like be sure to end on time so I could go to have enough rest for tomorrow. It's like, no, I don't actually. So yeah, and then I still do need to like make the waiting room. Oh my god, Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I see it on Steam. Oh man, okay. Where do like multiplayer on that? Maybe you can like crossplay between devices. It does have multiplayer now? Okay. It would be such a funny stream idea if it did work. If like I like get onto Hello Kitty Island for the first time, and then like I just tour like Mrs. Reef Island, and then it's like see just like how insane that looks, and just like her like almost like month of just playing it straight. Like that would be funny, I think, because then I wouldn't like know anything about what anything is. Yeah. Hitman. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry for yawning. I was like up until like 2 AM last night because I was playing Minecraft. First I was watching a stream, and then after that I was playing Minecraft. I was just like, man, like why do I keep doing this to myself? Oh my god! Battlefield 6 comes out next Friday? What? That soon? I didn't realize. It was like that quickly. Huh. I think I have to check out Battlefield 6. Like, all things considered. Like, it really feels like, well, I don't know what it feels like, but like I've only heard like good things about it, at least compared to. Okay, I can't say much of anything, but what it is, $70 on release. I'll be like I'll be like one of the weird ones. That would like buy that game and just like stream the campaign instead of just like hopping straight into multiplayer, you know? Yeah. And a Black Ops 7. I'm just not interested in Call of Duty anymore, man. Like, I've had my time with it. But then Battlefield 6 making a comeback, that's exciting. So, yeah. Especially, I think it's the fact that, like, this Call of Duty is like Black Ops 7. You know? So by that point, I want to see like a different kind of Call of Duty, and not just like staying in the Black Ops like timeline. Especially with how all over the place like that one is just in the first place too. Let's see. Shape of Dreams. Roguelikes, huh? What kind of roguelike games are there right now? Played Up is considered a roguelike? Really? Huh. Dwarf Fortress, yeah. That's definitely like an OG one. this is... Man, I saw Vampire Survivors DLC for Castlevania, and like my immediate thoughts like, is that Grandpa? Like no, right. That is Alucard. The original like Gramps. So no, that is not VTuber Grandpa. Man. Let me see. Excuse me. Out of time. Yeah. Alright, not too many, like, on display, all things considered. Wait, I think that there's a show more? There's a show more button. There we go. That would be, like, a roguelike, wouldn't it? Elden Ring Night Rain. Man, I forgot that, like, FromSoft games just, like, do not go on sale. Like, they hate, like, discounting their games, just, like, in general. They're like Nintendo in that regard. The Binding of Isaac. Afterbirth Plus. Season 24. Some games really go on for a long time, huh? Ooh, excuse me. Ain't this like a rhythm game? No, it's not. It's something else. Yeah. I think like October, now that I think about it, is like the halfway like anniversary point for like my channel, isn't it? Because we started in May, so it's like June, July, August, September, October. No, it's actually in November. Yeah, that's when it is. But then that means we're getting up close. We're going on to 2.5 years of being a VTuber. Oh my god. 2.5 years. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. This stuff gets intense. Like, I've been around for like much longer, even just like as like just a viewer, like in that sense, right? But then it's like I've been a VTuber myself for almost 2.5 years. Really? Me? Oh my god. And I like to do stuff like when the new stuff like rolls around too. Oh my god, I saw this game and it's just like, is that Guardians of the Galaxy? No, this is like Terminal Brigade? They're just kind of like ripping it off, like unapologetically. Oh man. Alright, I'm just like scrolling through the section just to be scrolling. I'm not like even like interested anywhere, so let me go back. Yeah. One thing I want to do though, maybe as like a Christmas present for like everybody in the Discord, is that I want to like commission like emote sets, you know, to like finally use like in the server, because I have like nothing to like give you guys right now. Like we get like our Game War channel, which is just like our gacha channel in disguise. And then like sometimes we like write down our dreams, and then also like we like sometimes chat in like the other like places too. But then like we don't have like any emotes to like use like from the server, that, and we really need that. But then I don't want to only just get emotes, because I think things like a channel profile picture, like banners and stuff like that, would finally be good to finally get after almost 3 years, you know. So yeah, most people would have that prepared before the debut. I'm just now gonna finally get mine going into my 3rd year. So yeah, should definitely do that. Just because it's so long overdue, you know? But thankfully stuff like that isn't too expensive. Like, it shouldn't like be no more than $200 anyway, because like I'm the type of person to overspend anyway. But then realistically, it should be more like maybe a 125 for like a complete like package of like everything. Yeah. Let's see. Because it also would be like pretty cool too, because yeah, just being able to use like emotes, just like kind of in general. Yeah, because being a penguin is nice sometimes, but sometimes I just want to be me too. The games still have not came out yet. Okay. Alright, time to check the like under $5 section. See what's like there. It'll be Left 4 Dead 1, Left 4 Dead 2 for $1 and $2 respectively. Let me see. Under $5. What'll appear there? Interesting. That game is $1? Okay. Huh. They're listing free games in like the under $5 section. Really? God. Maybe we should just like almost like maybe we should start preparing to call it a stream soon with like how much I'm yawning now. Now like all my exhaustion is kicking in. Yeah. Yeah, no. Nothing that really like catches the eye. Here. What Remains of Edith Finch. I know that game. Who is at the door? What is that? A game about digging a hole. Oh yeah, right. I wonder what games I can play with like Astra for this month actually, because like we're overdue for like our own collab sometime soon. And then like it feels like technically I am like also like due for one with Lily too, but then at the same time I guess the SMP like has helped like reduce that by quite a bit, and then yeah, and then there's like ideas for what we can play, but then I think just deciding on what we want to do and just like preparing things if we decide to go through with like certain ideas is just gonna take like some time. So yeah. Capitals, post office. So many fishing games that I've already scrolled past. This is kind of like amazing. Do I not have like Mini Metro? Wait, this is a different game. I have Mini Motorways. I don't have Mini Metro. Wait. Another mini game? Wait. Maybe I should get that. Ah, this War of Mine. That was also a fun game too, but then like I left my save on like my console. So maybe I could also get that too, to just like play on PC. OG Star Wars Battlefront. image. It's a Metroidvania. So that's like just like a indie one. Twisted Gallery. Is this a Chilla Arts game? No, it's not. It's definitely a horror game though. It came out in July this year. Whoa. Alright. My just chatting BGM is helping make this feel not as scary watching the trailer. Why does this place feel familiar? Alright, like that hallway is just exit 8 with those turns? Oh, is it just like another one of those spot the differences? Like a game? Oh, it is. Alright, that's the instructions right there. If you notice anything unusual during your visit, please turn back immediately. Yep. Yep. There it is. It's been a while since like those kind of games have been around to you. Inspired by the Exit 8, yeah. Anomalies do not repeat until all have been encountered. Ah. Ah! Okay, the in-game artwork for the paintings uses generative AI. Okay. That could have been a potential game, but it's okay. The Walking Dead! Legitimately? Like... Ah, God. Really starting the game again, last night makes me want to, like, actually get The Walking Dead again and just, like, kind of go through it. Because I know for a fact that the choices that I made, like, back in the day are gonna be, like, pretty different to the ones that I make now, honestly. So I'm, like, very curious, because I kind of, like, have a vague recollection of, like, the choices that I did make, like, back in the day. So I want to see, like, how much stays the same versus how much, like, is different, you know? At the wish list. But having to, like, pay again for such, like, an old game. It's like, Oh, this game came out in 2012. Wow. A few days after my birthday. Fun fact about, like, this Walking Dead game. Like, this will be, like, one of the few times where, like, I willingly, like, bring it up. Because, like, it's actually something that I'm proud to be able to, like, say as well. But, like, it's so cool to me that this game, and even just, like, this universe, just, like, with the show and everything in general, just, like, kinda, like, starts and takes place in Georgia. Because, like, every single time I hear, like, a city name, or just, like, look at the freeway, it's just like, I know that! And then just, like, you can already, like, picture, like, all the, like, distances, and just, like, where everything is. Kind of, like, in general, it's like, oh yeah, I know what Atlanta is. And things like that, too. So I was like, yeah, it's so cool, but also, like, kind of, like, slightly jarring to, like, be experiencing it again. Because I definitely didn't know as much as a kid, because I just kept my head down doing, like, road trips, so, like, or just, like, long rides anyway. So I never really paid attention to, like, where we were going, like, how they connected. But now, you know, being, like, a driver for a car is a little bit different. So, yeah. So it's like that pointing, Leonardo DiCaprio pointing, like, moment, just, like, all the time when something gets mentioned. Like, yeah, the motels, like, definitely do look like that, like, in this state, you know? Some stuff like that. And that's a corner store. That's a kitchen. So, yeah. It's so funny, but also just, like, nice. Just, like, in general. That's why I feel like it must be so cool to like have a Fallout game and stuff like that, like take place in like your region of like where you live. So yeah. Alright, enough talking about that though now. Everybody forget what I just said in the past like 5 minutes. Fallout New Jersey. Man, nobody would be ready for like that Fallout game. Like, but that's the dialogue would lend itself very well to like kind of like New Jersey act like antics even. Like silly Jersey, of course. They go hand in hand. Let's see. At this point now, I'm just like scrolling through like the Steam page just to like see what else I could talk about. And like, yeah. This is like a pretty good way to just like come up with things that like you could like mention, you know? Cause I don't know if yeah, I don't know if like they've mentioned this on the stream, so I'm not gonna like say anything, but then it's like I can definitely see how like doing something else can actually help out a lot with just like just chatting streams in general, you know? So yeah. Oh, there we go. Now it shows properly on the main page. Steam Deck 20% off? Whoa! They actually offer discounts on that kind of stuff. Wow. That's honestly like amazing that they do. Just out of curiosity, is like the VR headset on Steam on sale right now too? Valve. Index. Replacement tether. Whoa! Why is that one like almost as much as like a base station? Huh. Face gasket. Are you ready? Where's like the entire kit? Also, it is not on sale. That's for their VR stuff, but that makes sense. That's their VR, man. It is out of stock though. People have been buying them like recently. That's insane. Either that or it's like kind of hard for them to like make it at the moment. The Vive Pro 2? Wait, why does it say that? I treat chatting streams as co-working streams 90% of the time. Yeah. It's just like kind of like the perfect way to like kind of center yourself with like whatever you need to do too. Yeah. Because honestly, that's kind of like how the Minecraft like session from last weekend turned out too. I'm so excited to like play with everybody again this Saturday. It's unfortunate that it's not able to be like earlier in the day. It's just like, man. But at the same time too, it's just like I'll do it. But then I can't do it all the time. Because that wouldn't be like fair or healthy in the long run. So yeah. Let me see. Sacrifices made for the stream life. Yeah. That's just kind of like everything in general, you know? Well, like whatever you want to do, you'll have to sacrifice doing something else in order to do it. So I've been trying to like think about it kind of like that way, like a little bit more. And especially when it comes to like being paralyzed by choice of like what I want to do in a given moment, because the reality of it kind of stems from the fact that you want to do all of these things in some capacity, but the thing that's stopping you from doing any of them is because you don't want to give up on just choosing one and abandoning the rest of it, quote unquote, you know? So then just realizing the fact that that is like how that is what's going to happen regardless of like what you do, it shouldn't stop you from making a decision about how to spend your time, you know? But then that's not like the entire like whatchamacallit reason behind it, because sometimes you might not just have the energy to just like decide something anyway. Or you may like truly need like time to just like step back and do something else, you know? Instead. But for the most part, just being comfortable with just like giving something up to do something else will just make it easier to just like whatchamacallit to do things, I guess. Yeah. You must do something. You must not do some like what? You must be comfortable not doing something in order to do something else. Or like whatever. I swear to God, I thought there was like another like story page of this game, but maybe that is like the one. I'm starting to sound congested because of my nose, man. Hurricane updates? Oh, what do you mean hurricane update? What's going on? Oh, okay. Ah. Hurricane just like staying like out at sea? Okay. Gotcha. Hopefully it stays that way. As much as I want rain, I don't want hurricane rain. Not unless like it meets like another hurricane, right? And it's just like, because wasn't there like yeah, wasn't there like some hurricanes like recently that was like spinning against each other, like out in the ocean last year? I thought that was happening again just like a few weeks ago. Yeah. 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 Pretty like peaceful hurricane season, but then what if like it moves, you know? For this year? Yeah. It could be like way later. Like that's like this like it's interesting how that's kind of like the like lots that we have in the US when it comes to like natural disasters, because on one side there's like hurricanes, on the other side there's earthquakes, you know? So yeah. And tornadoes all up in the middle, yeah. So it's just like very interesting like dilemmas between like heaven and earth, you know? That we always have to deal with. Man, all things considered though, haven't wait, I don't know, because there has been like some pretty big tsunamis this year too, just like in other parts of the world. But then like in terms of like hurricanes and earthquakes, nothing too major, I don't think. Yeah. Well, tsunami is because of earthquakes, so it's not quite the same. Let's see. So now I stuff before about just like, well, making sacrifices, but then I'm still like in the phase of like I want to do everything, you know. So it's just like I understand, but it has not been internalized yet. So. Gambling games? Due to your recent playtime in other gambling games? What do you mean other gambling games? Uber? It can't just be that one, right? Oh no. Bogo's minted? Babos minted? I know that's not what this is from. Like the origin. This is why it's just like a game made on the meme. But it's so funny to like see that here in the first place. Where is Olatro? It's gotta be in here, right? Yeah, it's because of Musume. A little bit because of Magic the Gathering too. When I was trying to like play like trading card games for a time. I can't remember which one I decided on as like being the one that I liked the most. I think I said it was like Legends of Runeterra, but even then, that doesn't feel quite right. I feel like it was something else that I enjoyed more. Cause I tried out Magic the Gathering, I tried out Shadowverse, I tried out Legends of Runeterra, like I said, and I think that's really it between the three. I'm not sure if I like did anything else after that. No surprise, the like gambling section for like all the games here are either just like shovelware games or they're NSFW. So it's just like, dang, there's really not like much like high quality here. That being said, there should be like way more gacha games just like in this section anyway. If Uma Musume is here, then like, isn't it because that's horse racing? Like specifically? Horse racing is gambling in real life, man. Kentucky Derby, yeah. Yeah. NBA 2K26 to be like all the way at the top here too, for like the gambling games. Funny, but it's also true. Why is it mixed on here? Doing reviews and like other games right now. Have I talked about like the game of the year, like possible contenders, already on stream? Because I talked about it with like a friend of mine, like during Mrs. Reef's birthday. But then I don't remember if I've talked about it here on stream. I'm pretty sure I have. Cause that was like sometime last month, right? Yeah, but then it's only like a month away before like we will see like what all the nominations are. But it's just gonna be like really fun to just like go through and just like vote again, you know? Because that was a lot of fun, just like talking about these games again, like, and then seeing like what the year is like, and if anything was like snuffed or like put in the wrong category and things like that. I can't believe we voted for Multiverses as like, I don't know if I voted for it, but then like, yeah, then we thought that Multiverses was just like the fighting game of the year. And then look where it is now. That game is just like completely dead in the water. It's like, Jesus Christ. We did not know any better. I did not know any better. Let me not say we back then. So hopefully I have better foresight and better judgment for the like all of the nominations for this year, especially too. Dark Souls 3, since she recently played Monster Hunter Wilds. That's so mean. Like 3 is like one of the easier like Souls games, I think. Out of the entire like series. But still, I don't know what I would consider like the hardest like Souls, like, you know? Out of like FromSoft's entire library. Like, just like kind of like overall. Because hardest fights, that ranges. And then plus, I don't know. I feel like stuff like that, it would just have to come back to like, what was your first Souls game, you know? And that's like your, like, the obvious choice for a lot of people. Of like, what was the hardest in like the entire series. But, yeah. Let's see. Excuse me. What else is there on the Steam page? I gotta start near at this point, man. This game is too much of like a gaming icon by this point. To like not have played it, especially with like me playing games like Nikkei and like wanting to play like Stellar Blade and things like that too. You just like being in the same realm. It's just like, God, let me like one, see what the games are actually about, and then two, like understand better like the other reasons why people are fans of them in the first place, you know? Wonder if 13 Sentinels is like on sale. I might have bought that already. If I don't see it in my wish list. Yeah, I don't see it. Something I bought it at. I bought it that already. I bought it at it. Let's see. Yeah, no, it's gone. So it's definitely already in my library. Okay. 13,000. What was the like other one? I wonder. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sleepy, man. That's my bedtime. Yeah, I think I will like go ahead and call it a night here now because like yeah, it's just like unwinding like so hard that it's just like getting sleepy. But then watch, like as soon as I click end stream, I'm just gonna wake back up and then just like be doing something else before I go to sleep. But no, just like go ahead and like lay down in the very least. Cause we got a game tomorrow to play after all. So yeah. Alright. Yeah. Okay, I'll call it here. So, thank you to everybody who stopped by today, and thank you for just chatting with me for like this shorter stream. Though this is about normal for like just chatting streams anyway, because usually this is like around the time that I start to either get distracted or like get tired, and then just like a combination of just like everything too. So yeah. Close your eyes even if you're not sleepy. It helps to rest. Yeah. Yeah. I've been told that too, like recently. Don't die. I won't die. Don't worry. I'm too like what can we call it? I'm too filled with life to die. That's like general good advice. Well, you know, I'm trying to think of a situation where like that wouldn't be good advice, but no, I can't. But yeah. Alright, thank you again. Thank you to all the lurkers and mod watchers. Thank you for everybody listening to me ramble. For like ramble and yap and just like God, what were like the other words for like people who just like talk, you know? I can't think of them. But yeah. Thank you guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for any Eliza P if you're there, but if not, whatever the next stream will be. I thought you were gonna say you were built different. Yeah. Nah. I am built like just like any other man. Maybe even like worse, honestly. I am not built different. I am built incorrectly. That's not true, because like I could definitely be like way worse off than I actually am, all things considered. But yeah, the sickly child build. I was a sickly child, but like I don't think in the like true sense, you know. But then it definitely was not like 100% well as a kid for sure. I think that was just because I didn't drink like water well enough. But yeah. Which I'm still kind of like working on that now, even as I'm older. So, still need more water. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. But with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Yeah. Because tomorrow will be our last chance to like really chat. Before like, the focus becomes Celestia on Minecraft in Saturday night. So yeah. Sickly child, not in the Victorian sense. True. Yeah. Alright. Have a good night, everybody. Also don't die, because I want to see everybody prosper, okay? So, yeah. Alright. Bye!